Pop Quiz Hotshot, you're on Too Many Movies, the podcast where you discuss DVDs, Blu-rays, and even the occasional VHS tape. And you're going to be talking about a Nolan movie, as well as a movie that has nothing to do with Christopher Nolan. What do you do, Robyn?
I hijacked the podcast. It's mine now. Fuck you.
What even is that?
I'm the goat. I'm going to the lamb.
You're not Tom Brady.
Do I look like Tom Brady? Do I look like I play football?
You could be. Oh, right.
You the fuck?
There's Ari. There's Robyn. And I'm here, of course. It's another Nolan episode. Robyn, it's been a while since we've done a Nolan episode.
It's been a while. What the fuck happened here?
Wait,
I forgot. Alvin.
Yeah, Alvin happened. Superman Summer happened. I got back into football happened. A lot has happened since the Strange Love episode. Speaking of Strange Love,
You might be recording.
I'm recording right now.
Wait, are you recording on camera?
Well, yeah, because your camera's on. So go back to the Celtics. Thank you. There we go.
Fuck you.
This is certainly a Robyn episode so far. No, but anyway, yeah, a lot's been happening, but you know what? The Super Bowl's over. We can get back to normal life. We can get back to normal podcast life. Let's start things off.
We've been missing a lot here at Will Night.
Yeah.
You've been avoiding us.
No, I haven't been avoiding. I think me getting back into sports was necessary because it really balances out the movies that I watch. It balances out. I feel like sports and movies are in kind of a yin and yang sort of thing right now, where it's like I need one or the other in order to exist. So it's been nice. Sometimes I'll miss a Saturday or two, but that's mostly a January thing. When football starts back up, that won't be necessarily a problem anymore. Well,
I mean, to be frank, I could give two lectures about January for personal reasons.
Right. Yeah, of course.
You know.
I'm
just saying, I can't find anything entertaining about just a bunch of guys taking one ball to the other side of the field to another for like an hour or two. It's just, where's the action in that?
Listen, man, you weren't there.
Where's the explosions? Where's the drama? Where's a fucking bus?
Where's
people floating in a hotel lobby?
Where's the bus?
Where's the kaboom?
Anyway, well, speaking of, not bus, because we're talking about Inception first. But yeah, like we've been saying, we have another Nolan film to talk about, Robyn. Yeah, and you know what? I think Inception's a good one to get back on track with. Because I feel like Inception is one of those Nolan films. I mean, I'm just going to say it. I would argue this is probably Nolan's most iconic film. What do you think?
Definitely agree.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, no doubt.
I mean, yeah, because think about it. It's when you think about Nolan, you think about Inception. I feel like I think Interstellar has since become like the most popular film for him on Letterboxd, but I would say beyond Letterboxd, when you think of just Nolan as an idea, I would say Inception is his most iconic.
Ari, have you seen Interstellar?
No, I haven't seen Interstellar yet.
Buddy, you gotta see it. He may not like it, but it fucked me up a little.
It's true.
All right. I was telling him about how Nolan ends his movies in a very open-minded way, where it's like I wouldn't say it's like on a bad note, a good note. I'd say it's more of a more hopeful note, I guess, where it's just up to you to figure out what happens from here, because not most of his films get like a sequel. It's like, all right, you fill out the blank that's left here.
Yeah,
and I think that's definitely how I felt with like when it came to Interstellar's ending.
I feel like Inception is very interpretable too, but we can get to that later.
Oh yeah, of course.
I will say I just want to mention the Blu-ray a little bit before we get into the actual movie, because the Blu-ray that I have Inception on is hilarious. Have I shown you pictures of it?
I saw like one picture of it, but I thought you normally talk about the physical copy like at the end of the review.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I'll save most of it. I just want to like mention the Blu-ray for this is hilarious because there's so many stickers on it, and I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, as for the movie itself, Inception, it's not one I've seen a ton. I remember watching it years ago, around the time it came out on DVD. Me and my parents found it at the library, and we rented it, and we watched it. And I remember really liking it at the time. And then I think I went literally a full decade of not watching it again. And then I watched it some point in 2019 or 2020. I don't even remember. But it's whenever the first time I logged in on Letterboxd. And I really liked it again. And now this is my third time watching it, I think. And it still holds up. Like, this is a very consistent rewatch when it comes to this movie. Like, I don't know. Every time I watch it, I fall back in love with it again. What are your opening thoughts, Robyn?
Honestly, I agree because I think when it came to this rewatch, I think I enjoyed it a lot better because I was honestly like so locked into this, just like sitting on my Ari's chair here, just watching it, and just so like hyper focused on it because I think like I understood this movie a lot more than the first rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I think it's been a hot minute since I've seen it for the first time. But funny story like how I discovered Inception. You're going to fucking laugh at this. I swear this is real. This has always kind of been one of those movies where I heard about it at one point and just was so, transpired by it. It's just like I always wanted to see it, but I've just never had the perfect opportunity to do so. And this goes back when I was a way young child, where I think my introduction of it is weird because I don't know if this video is still even around, but I remember seeing like I've heard like the audio of one of the trailers of Inception played over clips of regular show. Kid you not, someone like just made that sort of like edit.
That sounds about right.
Like
yeah.
It was so cool or some shit like that, and then watching the actual trailer, I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think even though this is his most iconic movie, the most iconic part about the movie is the Inception Blom, which isn't really in the movie, I noticed. It's mostly something that came from the trailer.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Hold the fucking...
Hold the phone.
Sorry, my friend Brittany just messaged me. Oh my fucking god, they actually did it. They actually fucking did. Hold on, please tell me it's still in stock. Sorry, my friend Brittany just messaged me that. Oh, thank God, it's a Volt thing. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but my friend Brittany just messaged me that Blood Records, this vinyl brand that mostly does like cool like liquid vinyl stuff, shit like that. They just released a collaboration with Sleeve Token for Even Arcadia.
Breaking news.
So they got this is a really cool fucking vinyl. Wait. Oh, that's pretty. I gotta buy that. No, because like on their Twitter last night, the other night, they posted a GIF of two from Sleeve Token with no context. And I went to Brittany being like, what the fuck are they doing? Something's up. We didn't hear about it yesterday. But now she just sent me an email and it's there. Holy shit, I gotta get this. Sorry, that was completely unplanned.
Yeah. No.
What were we on about?
We were talking about Inception, I think.
We were talking about yeah, that's right. Wait, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like this.
It looks like that. Oh, it's like pink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one's like a splatter and one's like just regular magenta. That is fucking pretty. And there's Wicklet inside of that.
That's real neato.
Oh, dude, I gotta get that now. Yeah. I actually bought I've also bought like a liquid vinyl of Breach from 21 Pilots like a few months ago, so I'm waiting for that to be shipped. But yeah, sorry, it's just us Sleep Token fans. We get crazy with merch, and we're like a flock of birds, just trying to grab all that's there in an instant.
Flock of seagulls. There you go.
They gotta be there like quickly.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would imagine.
Like, mine?
Yeah.
Mine?
Ah, will you just shut up?
Really like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Back to Inception.
Yeah. It's okay. I incepted the idea of you wanting that vinyl when you were asleep, so It was actually
Good.
See, we brought it back.
It all worked out.
That's the thing. You were talking about how this was an easier rewatch because you were able to follow it better. I completely agree.
Yeah.
I feel like there's still elements to it that are a little confusing. It's a little much, because it's a lot. You're going deep inside the mind. You're going into like brain and subconscious talk. You're talking about going into a dream within a dream within a dream. It's like heady stuff that I don't think you'll ever get used to, no matter how many times you rewatch the movie. But I feel like the movie is still paced really well, that watching it, I'm not that confused. I get the general sense of it, so that I'm not confused the whole time. I'm just enjoying the story and these characters.
No, yeah, I agree. Like, I actually like, we have quite a lovable cast here. Like, so many really fun guests.
Yeah.
Like, hell, we got Leonardo DiCaprio, main guy. I guess Cillian Murphy's back. I just realized, oh yeah, that is him.
Yeah.
He's in a lot.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy's in a lot of Nolan films, obviously. Dark Knight trilogy, Oppenheimer, Dunkirk, this one especially. Yeah. But
he was in Dunkirk?
He was in Dunkirk, yeah. He was one of the soldiers who did stuff. But anyway.
I really need to fucking be watching Dunkirk.
Yeah.
I think I'm already forgetting about that movie. Shit.
But yeah, so Cillian Murphy's obviously like someone who's been in other Nolan films. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's been here before. Ken Watanabe, Tom Hardy. And then you get other people like
Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
he's Venom, right?
He's Venom.
Yes, I know when I saw him, I'm like, oh my god, Eddie.
Yeah, Venom, Mad Max, Revenant guy, Bane, most famously in a Nolan film.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was Bane.
Yeah, he was Bane. You merely adopted the dark. But and then we also get other actors who haven't usually been in other Nolan films. I think this might be the only DiCaprio Nolan film, now that I think about it.
I know, that's so weird. Like, I think collaborate with him a lot more, but
no,
he's the only one.
Yeah, I'm looking through. I think it's DiCaprio, Elliot Page, and Tom Berenger are like pretty big ones that don't really show. This is probably their only Nolan film. Pete Postlethwaite is another big one, but Postlethwaite passed away in 2011, so this would have been the absolute last second Nolan film he would be in. So
wait, who?
The father, Robert Fisher. So Cillian Murphy's character's father in the movie, the guy with the mustache who's dying.
I guess that makes sense because I mean, like, it was like there's a scene where he's living on his deathbed. So,
yeah, he was old anyway at the time. Of course, as is tradition, Michael Caine's in a Nolan film.
Okay, no, I need to talk about Caine for a second.
Okay.
I didn't realize till now how little screen time he has gotten in this movie compared to my rewatch. And I'm like,
for whatever
he was in this a lot.
I know, for whatever reason, I also thought Morgan Freeman was in this movie too. I must have misremembered that because, like, I know he's in the Batman trilogy, but like, I seriously thought I remembered Morgan Freeman being in this movie. Yeah, like a one scene, like, I'm here in Inception. Christopher Nolan put me in your dreams. But yeah, Michael Caine. Yeah, no, I mean, you know what? As opposed to Tenet, where he's only in one scene, he's in two scenes in this movie. But it's good to see him. But he's obviously not like a major player, unlike people like Leonardo, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Ken Watanabe, Tom Hardy, Elliot Page, Cillian Murphy. Like, they play a much bigger role in this movie.
All-star cast here.
Really good cast. I really love this cast. I think everybody does who would I say has the best performance? Because, like, it might be Leo. Because I wouldn't say like all these performances are like blowing me away. Oh, these are some of the best performances I've seen in a Nolan film. Like, I feel like I can think of other Nolan films that have performances that are even better. But for what the story is and for what these characters are, great acting all across the board. I have no complaints with any of the actors.
Hell yeah.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, Leo I would say is probably the best performance, and I would say Tom Hardy is probably the most fun performance because he's just this snarky dude.
I think I love Tom's character.
Yeah,
especially I think possibly one of my favorite scenes has to be the part where, like, they're shooting off like the guards are like that, like, after they kidnapped Cillian Murphy's character, And then he says something like, "You need to start dreaming bigger, darling." And then he just pulls out a grenade launcher.
He pulls out a bigger gun. Yeah, I love that scene so much.
It's such a fun scene. I love it.
Yeah, I love that scene because I remember being a kid and watching that with my dad. My dad laughed really hard at that scene because it was just like, oh, he just pulls out a bigger gun. And it's true. It's like, yeah, you're in the dream world. Take advantage of that.
Exactly. Fuck around.
Yeah, fuck around, find out. And, well, they found out because that's the other thing too is like that's something.
Her name's Cobb, then yeah, don't let him fuck around. Then he'll just drag his wife in somehow.
That is something I found very interesting that I never really thought about upon watching it originally. Like now that I'm older and I'm like soaking in the movie a lot more. That is very fascinating. That Cobb, he's the main guy. He's kind of the the guy who's pretty much. I don't think it's ever said that he invented all this like dream hopping stuff, but you get the kind of, I mean, it shows that like he's done it the most. Like he literally he and his wife lived in their minds for 50 years building this world in this dream world. So he's clearly the most experienced, but he's also kind of the biggest problem as well because his wife is dead. And the ghost of her is living in his memories. And no matter how, like, what dream he hops into, she always shows up because her ghost is just that permeable in his psyche that she'll just show up in other people's dreams and fuck everything up, to say the least. And that's so fascinating. That's such an interesting character issue, I guess, like a character conflict. Like, oh, I'm trying to do my job and my dead bitch wife keeps coming after me. Like, that's interesting.
You just had to say bitch wife.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about when I want to watch Ruben, my bitch wife wants to watch Orange.
Yeah, it's a classic gif.
When I want to live in the real world, but my bitch wife wants to live in the dream world.
Yeah, it's so true. But yeah.
So I had to plant a plot to where I'd make her to believe that the real world was also a dream.
Yeah. Well, that's also like the big twist of the whole movie is that, wait, yeah.
Did I say that too early?
No, I mean, like, we spoil things all the time on the podcast. It doesn't matter. No,
I'm sure this might spoiler alert before watching these episodes.
Yeah, maybe, but who cares? Whatever. It's my podcast. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But anyway, so the whole point of the movie is that Ken Watanabe's character hires all these guys to be like, hey, I want you to plant an idea in my competitor's mind. And their competitor is Cillian Murphy, who's like, some energy company corporation bullshit. Like, that shit doesn't matter. But like, that's what the movie is they're trying to plant an idea in this guy's head. And Leo's like, yeah, it is possible because I've done it before. And then you eventually find out, oh, the way I did it before is I accidentally made my wife crazy because I planted the idea, hey, this world isn't real. Because, yeah, when they were living in the dream world for 50 years, none of it was real. But then they wake up and that idea is still in her head. So she's like, hey, I'm still in the dream world, even though, no, you're in reality now. But she kills herself anyway because she really does believe she's in the dream world. And now she's dead forever. And he holds that close to heart where he's just like, fuck, like the guilt is way too much on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like when the moment he reacts, the moment she falls is like, Jesus Christ, I've never seen Leo just like horrified like that.
I know. No, look, Leo has his rough performances. Like he has some pretty rough performances, but dude, when he brings it in, he nails the fuck out of it. I still stand by, I think his best performance for me personally is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I would absolutely put this up there as like one of his best performances. Like, this shows you that he is a really good fucking actor.
Yeah. No, I think, I don't think I've ever expressed as much, but, a random thought. Have you talked about Catch Me If You Can on the show yet?
I haven't yet. No, Catch Me If You Can. That's one I haven't seen in years. God, I definitely need to watch that again.
I might be possibly one of my new favorite movies of all time because I think I don't know. I just loved it a lot more like when we watched.
Yeah.
I think, and that one stars Leonardo, right?
Yeah, that also has Leo.
Yeah. No, yeah. If you look at my letterbox, might be my third favorite film of all time.
Yeah, there you go, behind Memento and Punch Drunk Love. So you have to be on that episode whenever we do it. I don't know when.
Oh, yeah, dude. Honestly, I was just thinking to myself, dude, we should have paired this with Catch Me If You Can. Then we would have a theme going here.
That would have been interesting.
DiCaprio.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Leo.
Leonardo.
That would have given me an opportunity to actually rewatch it, but it's fine. I wanted to watch Speed after all these years anyway. But point is,
I also wanted to rewatch Speed after all these years.
yeah. But anyway, point is, yeah, no, great Leo performance. A really great character. I love this idea of this guy like being haunted by the ghost of his wife, and him having to deal with trying to overcome that guilt. Because I mean, you can make the argument that like, oh, it wasn't your fault. I would say it was his fault because yeah, he did plant the idea. But I don't think that makes him a bad guy necessarily because he feels very guilty for that. And plus he was doing it with the best of intentions. He's like, listen, we're living in a fantasy world. We need to wake up. And so they eventually wake up. So what he did was right in the moment, but after, it's just some things you can't control. Like
I feel like it works into a lot of like Miles' character a lot. And, just having to deal with like someone's death that you feel like is your fault is an insurmountable feeling I can imagine for a lot of people I've known.
Yeah,
and even if he planted that idea in his mind, it's important that Tom realizes that he couldn't do anything about it, and that it's not entirely his fault.
Yeah. It doesn't get rid of the grief, but it definitely it kind of like calms the guilt down where it's like, look, there was nothing you could have done and you need to learn with that. You need to learn to live with that. And that's not an easy thing to do, but I think this movie really explores that really well in a way that it kind of shocks me whenever I hear people go, oh, Nolan can't write good emotion. It's like, this is pretty fucking spectacular.
I don't know. I think that scene where like Kamal jumps out the window was like Leo's performance was amazing.
Yeah,
probably my favorite part of the movie.
That's what we're saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, look, when it comes to movies like Tenet, yeah, Nolan does not get the emotions down very well because, well, what emotions? It's fucking Tenet.
Oh yeah, no, dude. When I was like watching like this halfway in, part of me just thought to myself, wow, I can like tell Tenet was trying so hard to be the next Inception.
Yes.
And it just kind of failed miserably.
Because I've said like, I think it's been said this is the most Nolan film. I feel like Tenet has taken over that mantle where it's like that is the most Nolan film ever, but for all the wrong reasons. This is the most Nolan film ever for the right reasons. Like Inception because Inception is a very complicated idea. That's what Tenet was too. Tenet is this complex story that you're just like, how the hell does this work? We're going backwards. Like it's
okay, but
it's a lot.
Tenet, it was more complicated.
It was even more complicated. Yeah, this one is complicated, but again, it's told in a way that still makes sense. Like you can probably pick it apart with a fine-tooth comb and
I was
find
able to understand
issues.
This more easier.
Yeah, you can probably find issues, I'm sure, like, oh, why is that like that? Like, why can't they do this in the dream world, but they can do this in the dream world? Like, but like, that doesn't matter, Like, I was really thinking about this one clip I saw of Nolan while watching this movie. This clip I've seen, like, really changed how I look at Nolan films, and that is when he was asked, like, oh, how do you respond to people who say your movies are too confusing? He's just like, well, it's not about what they think while watching it. It's like what do they feel while watching it? And it's like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, I still stand by my issues with movies like Interstellar and Tenet, but the stuff that I really like from Nolan, like, they make me feel good. Like, they're very feel good movies, whether they're happy endings or sad endings. Like, I still feel like I'm witnessing a really interesting story. So like that's the thing with Inception. I can pick it apart and say like, oh, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. But the feeling I get while watching through the movie is that I'm having a good time.
Can't argue with that. Honestly, the fact that if we can go back to the fact that Cobb was kind of at fault with everything that happened with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck me. Wait, Ari, have you seen Memento?
No, I have not.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Okay.
No spoilers. For Ari, at least.
Brendan, have you ever seen this movie called Memento?
Oh my god, I forgot Home Movies references that. Dude, I need to show you that. It's possibly my number one favorite movie of all time. But fuck. And I'm gonna try to be brief with this as possible. If I had a nickel for every time a Nolan movie had a protagonist where they may have accidentally killed their wife in some shape or form, I would have had 2 nickels.
Which isn't a lot.
Which isn't a lot, but where did it happen twice, right?
Yeah, no, a lot of similarities between Nolan's films, but in a way that still feels like this is its own thing. Like I'm not watching this and being like, Memento much. It's like, no, this is its own thing.
No. It's definitely like completely different to Memento. I just think like the trope that like, oh yeah, the character is dealing with guilt over the loss of their wife.
Yeah.
Not realizing or taking note of the fact that they might be somewhat responsible.
Yeah. Which is very funny because Nolan's wife is still alive. So it's like, what are you saying, dude? Are you planning to kill your wife?
wait. You said, oh, Nolan's wife. I'm like, are you sure you weren't fighting about one of the characters, or did you just bring that up?
Yeah, no, Nolan's wife, IRL. Like, he seems happily married because she produces all his movies.
Well,
like,
let's hope he stays happily married and doesn't think.
Yeah, and doesn't kill his wife accidentally. Self-fulfilling prophecy. I want to talk about the effects in this movie because
oh dude, yes, oh my god.
Yeah, obviously, Nolan is one of the last few remaining directors that does champion a lot more practical effects. He'll use CGI where he needs to, obviously, because in movies today you kind of need CGI. Well, not need CGI, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of, especially there's some scenes in this where it's like, okay, we need CGI. But he still insists upon using a lot of practical effects. Like, the big thing is he actually drives a train down a crowded street in the city. Like, he actually does that. And the other big thing is the hallway scene where Joseph Gordon-Levitt is fighting the hired goons and the hallway's turning around. Like, and they're just like
you did
fighting
not
on the scene.
Say that.
The hired goons is part of my vocabulary, dude. I'm sorry.
Damn it. But hired goons.
Homer, I hope Crusher and Low Blow didn't cause you too much trouble.
Jeez, you could have just called me.
Hired goons.
Hired goons. Wait, please tell me. Hold on. We should have that somewhere. I just gotta find it.
Yeah, I know it's on the soundboard in the Wheel Night server.
It is. It's just I think I since I'm on Ari's account, like the server orders are a bit difficult, so it's like Where is it? Oh, here it is.
Hired goons.
Yeah. Woo!
Woo! All right, yeah. Back to that.
Back to Inception. Anyway, so yeah, that they actually put the hallway set like on a turn, like on a thing that makes it turn around, so they can and they actually use like camera effects to like turn the camera around at certain angles.
Yeah, when the van was like falling down onto the bridge slowly, and then like gravity was just not there for them, so it just kept floating in the hallway.
Yeah, like
dude, that shit was like phenomenal. That's when I thought to myself, "Damn, Tenet wishes it could be this,
yeah,
spectacular."
There's even like some scenes where I'm thinking, how did they do that? Like when Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in the hotel, he's floating around in the hotel, and he ties up all the bodies together to get them into the elevator. I was thinking, how did they achieve that effect? Did they actually tie a bunch of stunt actors together, or did they have like mannequins or something like that? Like, how did they do that?
I know Ari was like so interested, like, how the fuck did they do that? Because then we were like trying to look up bonus features afterwards.
I was disappointed because the bonus features of the DVD we had didn't go over that. It's a bit sad.
Yeah, but
I went over the train though. Like, and the train was like a freight truck. Like, and they just painted an entire train exterior over it.
Oh, did they? Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't an actual train. It was like but like they put they still like had something there to like drive through.
It was a truck. And they also put like obviously like the road ripping marks. There's from that like a train realistically would make afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
And also like they rented out an entire like road in LA, I believe, for the whole scene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like crashing down.
That would make sense.
Yeah, but then there's other scenes that are obviously you need CGI to achieve this, like when they're in the dream world when he's talking to Elliot Page's character at first, and they're in the French sidewalk, and you just see her character just like kind of raise up the horizon, and like the buildings kind of fold in on each other. Like
Oh
obviously,
yeah, dude, that shit was insane.
it was insane. It looked amazing, and even like
No,
when they get to Cobb's dream world with his wife, and it's this decaying beach of buildings and this entire city landscape, like that's obviously all CGI too. That looks incredible. That was 2010, and it looks incredible even 16 years later. It looks great.
on God, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, see, I mean, I think CGI is, I mean, can be used in a right way to really like speculate. People think like, damn, that was CGI. I mean, yeah, you could have fooled me. I just think nowadays people are just kind of just abusing it, and it doesn't look as impractical as it used to be. Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, like I know like what becomes like how we were talking about with like recent horror movies, they just do a shit job on it. They don't put time and effort into it.
They don't.
Just, where's the art in that?
Yeah, you need a balance.
Nolan had the art.
Yeah, you need a balance, and I think that's what makes Nolan such a fascinating director. Like he will say like, "Oh, I don't use CGI in my movies," which is a lie. You do, but that's fine because he knows how to balance out using CGI in some scenes and using out practical effects in others. Like there's no shame in that.
Exactly. Yeah, you shouldn't be ashamed of it. Don't say you don't use it. Like say like you can use it like when you think like, I mean, I don't know if it's like, yeah, there's no way we could do this practically. Like we got to use CGI.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's
like
that was kind of
unless with others, I know how to use it.
Yeah.
Effectively. Like
that was
I'm in it for the craftsmanship of it, not just for just. Ooh.
I mean, that was the joke when Oppenheimer was coming out. Nolan was like, "Oh, I don't use any VFX shots in the movie," and people were like, "Oh, you actually set off a bomb?" Like, but no,
A bomb?
Yeah, no. So yeah, but no, he was. They did use some VFX shots because you can't just achieve a nuclear bomb explosion like that. But like it wasn't like heavily CGI, Like, I don't know. I don't even understand what he was doing with it. But like that's the magic of movies. The fact that I don't understand how they achieve certain effects, I think I like being that oblivious and that kind of in the dark when it comes to this sort of stuff. It makes the magic seem a little more, magical.
Honestly, like rewatching this movie again, back in my mind, especially when it came to like the city like bending upon itself part, my mind actually thought to myself, if you could like do like this dreamy sort of like world building sort of aesthetic, I don't know if it would turn out all that great, but I think that just kind of just makes one proof of point that I think Nolan would be perfect to do a fucking movie adaptation of House of Leaves.
What's that? House of Leaves.
Oh, you've never heard of it?
I probably have heard of it. I just don't remember.
I don't think I can really explain much because I've still yet to read the book.
Okay.
But it is, I mean, just looking at the pages of it, going through it, if you just skim through it, you can tell like there's some fucking trippy psychological shit that happens in it because it is not a normal book. I think the best way to give an idea of like what it is what No House of Leaves is going in before reading it is because I've only got like introduced to this book because of a Doom mod called myhouse.wad.
Doom mod, yeah.
And it's about the story about I think someone tried to replicate a map of a friend's house, some shit like that. But the further you go in, like there are certain rooms, like there's certain like pathways you go into the house, and it kind of just reality alters into a different place. And it gets trippy and shit like that. It's so fucking good, dude. I think there's a good video I can like send you, just give you a great basic idea of what happens.
Yeah.
But but that mod was inspired by House of Leaves. It's just I really need to read it. I need to read more. It's just some lazy do shit.
Yeah.
I also I guess I just know like a lot of people say like, oh, no one should do a horror, and I'm thinking to myself, here's an idea.
Yeah, House of Leaves. There you go.
This is Nolan core. This is trippy shit.
Yeah, I would love to see that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. I know like people say like, oh yeah, trying to adapt it into a like film sort of format might be like impossible, like how complicated the book is.
Yeah,
but it's like worth a shot. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would say anything's worth a shot. I mean, I could say, oh, they'd screw it up, but hey, I recently rewatched the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and great fucking movies. But those were, notoriously seen as unadaptable, where it's like, yeah, the books are so complex and so insane that you can't make these into movies. I saw their attempts at making them into movies when there was the Rankin Bass Hobbit and the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings movie. Yeah, those movies kind of suck. Like, they're not very good at really bringing to life Tolkien's mythos, whereas the Peter Jackson movies achieve that a little bit better. So yeah, nothing's impossible. It's just you got to get somebody on board who can really bring to life what they achieved in book space, but also like making it its own thing. That's what I love about Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy, is that it's adapting Tolkien's mythos to the screen, but it still feels like a Peter Jackson film, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway,
I mean, wait, Peter Jackson did Lord of the Rings?
he did the original Lord of the Rings trilogy from the early 2000s, yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. I don't really pay much of Peter Jackson that much. All I know is that he did a King Kong movie
Mm-hmm.
and Meet the Feebles.
Oh, Meet the Feebles. I mean, you can't compete with Meet the Feebles.
Hell yeah.
Oh, take notes, Happy Time Murders. That's how you do raunchy Muppet movies.
Exactly.
We're
in quite a Muppet century, honestly.
Yeah.
I got a perfect gift for that. Hold up, real quick.
They should do Muppet version of Inception.
I think that would kick ass, honestly.
Yeah.
Nolan, do a Muppet movie.
Yeah. Oh, Nolan doing a Muppet movie. Yeah.
Nolan, do a fucking Muppet movie.
You have
do something super fun.
You have Kermit as Dom. You have Miss Piggy as his dead wife. I can see, you know what? I can see Sam the Eagle being Ken Watanabe's character, being like, I need you to plant an idea in my competitor's head.
Right, okay, yeah. Oh, no, wait, sorry. I was... Go on.
Let's see. Fozzie and Gonzo could be either or Arthur and Eames. I feel like that could work. I don't know which one. Arthur... Yeah, I feel like that could be like Fozzie and Tom... No, Tom Hardy can be Yeah, Tom Hardy can be Gonzo because he's got the big gun. And then Fozzie can be Arthur. Yeah, there you go. Who would be Cillian Murphy's character? That could be Scooter. Honestly, just for the lulls of seeing Scooter, it's Robert Fisher Jr. I don't know. That's just funny to me. Yeah, no.
And honestly, like, it doesn't have to be just like a
1-to-1.
Like,
yeah, just whoever's available.
Like,
yeah,
Muppet Inception. I just think just do. I just think you should just do a Muppet movie. Like, I think like as much as people want to see him like do a horror, like, let's even guys.
Yeah,
we're not even thinking. What would Nolan do for a comedy movie?
Yeah, we're not thinking fourth dimensionally here. Let's go. Let's give Nolan a comedy because he can be funny.
We're thinking fourth walls.
Fourth walls, yeah, atop the fourth wall.
Fourth walls.
I'm Linkara, and I think Nolan should direct a Muppet comedy movie.
Oh, fucking! Why are we bringing Linkara into this conversation?
The Lightbringer away, and then it's the running gif.
Yes. First thing that'll ever pop in my head when it comes to that dude.
I mean, it's all it's ever going to be. Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, now that I think about it, what exactly was the idea? Exactly, I know we were just going like, oh, I need you to plant this idea. Exactly. Wait, what is the end goal here? Like, what is like?
Yeah. So the idea that Saito wants in Robert Fisher's head is that he wants Robert Fisher to dissolve the company, dissolve the energy empire that his dad runs. So then Saito can then take over and monopolize the energy company, I guess, which is kind of fucked up, but it's like, that's not what the movie's about. It's like, whatever, dude. That doesn't matter.
About the fact that Cobb just wants to get home to his kids.
Exactly. That is the driving force of the movie. And yeah, you know what? That's true. The driving force is that Cobb wants to get home to see his kids. And oh yeah, the kids, you never see their faces until the very end. I like that detail. Like, it's they always seem kind of out of reach. So like you don't see their faces, so you don't really not humanize them. That's kind of a weird way of putting it, but it's true. You don't really humanize them. They just see them as like an end goal until at the very end where you see their faces. It's like, oh, they're actual children.
Yeah. Actually, wait, I think Ari wants
Back with Robert Fisher. I don't know if anyone's ever pointed this out, but like, this is only because I'm really into chess right now. But like, he has the same name and looks exactly like world chess champion Robert James Fisher.
Wait a minute, yeah, Bobby Fischer. That's right. I didn't even think about that. Jeez.
Like, I don't know if anyone actually. I don't know if Nolan actually intended that, but like, he has literally the exact same name and looks kind of like him.
Yeah.
Also, wait, what's the girl's character's name again?
Which one? Elliot Page's character or Marion Colt?
Page? It's the girl that that Leo is like by his side with when it came to
Yeah. So that's so at the time she was Ellen Page, and then she transitions. Now she's Elliot Page. But at the time, yes, it was Ellen Page playing. What is it? Ariadne.
Ariadne, yeah. No, yeah. I think her like dream totem was a fucking bishop.
That's right. Yeah.
And then Ari fucking harasses me with his bishop, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't escape fucking chess. Plus, we also we got to go to chess club later around 3. But
yeah, I'm a real chess freak right now.
Chess freak.
I feel like that's the past year.
Yeah.
Well, I can't get him to sleep with me anymore.
Too big of a geek.
Exactly.
Well,
one moment it's Splatoon, now it's chess.
Yeah. Well, can I talk about this Blu-ray now then? The Inception Blu-ray.
Can we talk about that? Fuck. I don't know. Was there something else? Oh yeah. Wait. So they're trans now?
Elliot Page is trans. Yeah, they.
Okay. Well, I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Wow. Good for them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think are they going to be in the Odyssey?
Oh, they are going to be in the Odyssey. Okay, never mind. So this is now going to be their second Nolan film.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, keep an eye out for them when I'm watching the Odyssey later.
Oh wait. Actually, now that we're actually back talking about Nolan and shit, and since it's been a hot minute, I think we need to talk about the fucking elephant in the room. What the fuck do you mean Nolan got Travis Scott in a role for the Odyssey?
That's right. You got very upset by that, which is very funny.
I was kind of like upset because I'm thinking to myself, wait, isn't that like fucking controversy? Was this dude? Wasn't he like the cause of like people dying at Astro World concert or some shit like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
Don't people like hate this dude or some shit?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I can't keep up with rappers and their controversies. I just assume every rapper or musical artist just has a controversy attached to them, honestly. So.
I mean, hey, at least it isn't like Kanye, who's like fucking Adolf Hitler.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I would assume it's just Travis Scott. I think, yeah, it's basically just like a Fire Festival situation where he's like, oh, we're going to put on this big concert, and then it was like a bigger disaster than they could have foreseen.
That's why I heard him like...
As opposed to, Kanye, who's just outright going like, I hate Jews or stuff like that. I think... I mean, it's still bad, but, I don't know. Again, I'm going off of like second, third-hand information that like I vaguely heard about years ago. I don't know.
Right, yeah. No, because it's just like, I don't think Travis was ever. I never thought this dude was like the acting type. How the fuck would he work in a fucking movie?
Yeah,
isn't just performing on stage.
I guess he wanted to break into acting, like other. Yeah, he just wants to be like other musicians that break into acting because they're just like, hey, if they can do it, why can't I?
Harry Styles, I get.
Yeah, Harry Styles, yeah.
Because he was in Dunkirk, like I get, like I think like he's got potential, but I look at Travis Scott and like, yeah, I don't think this dude just kind of like the.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
aficionado.
I feel like I want to judge that once I actually see the Odyssey, because at least with because Harry Styles, yeah, originally I would have been like, no fucking way, but I liked him in Dunkirk, and then he proceeded to not be in anything I cared about after that because he was in like what, Don't Worry, Darling. I never saw that in Eternals.
I mean.
Where he played Thanos' brother or something like that. Fair. I don't know.
Like, I thought also just to be fair, like I guess most of us can't be surprised with knowing that I guess Travis Scott did a song for Tenet. Oh, that's right. Yeah, song for Tenet. So I'm sure he's just like, hey Nolan, can I be in your next movie? He's like, no, but you can be in my next movie. So then Travis Scott's like, yes, I get to be in a Nolan film.
So he'll be in a Nolan film and also Trolls Holiday in Harmony. Because he was in a Trolls special at one point.
See, I that makes sense because that's like music related and not knowing.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, when it comes to musicians being in
this
something,
dude in the fucking
Trolls.
See what?
Yeah. Hey man,
I know, like knowing me, guys, is like, I mean, I fucking love Nolan. I'm always excited for everything he does next. But like, I think it was just when he came to Odyssey, it's just like you're doing another adaptation of something. Like, we're not doing another original film. Like, I mean, I don't think Oppenheimer counts as an adaptation. It's a biopic more film, but like, damn, I kind of just hope we get back to like doing like original work.
I think he needs to take some time because the last original thing he did was Tenet. It's like
I know. I
So-
mean, like, that makes sense. I think it's just more the fact that I'm scared he doesn't have what it takes to write something original now and then, and he's just goaded at just doing adaptations.
I mean, I feel like, if that's the case, that is sad. At least we got stuff like Memento and Inception when we did. Like, I think those movies are so good and original that he doesn't have to make another original film ever again. I would probably never consider him a hack. But it would be nice to see, maybe one more thing.
Please, tell me you still got it.
Yeah, I think Unk still got it. I'll be the optimist in this and say I think he still got it. But again, we'll wait until we see the opposite.
I'm excited for Odyssey because again, it's Nolan. But I can't help but say, but I'm a little bit skeptical because it's like
I think that's fair. Yeah,
this is kind of like a vibe and era I didn't think, bro, like who to fuck with.
Yeah, I think we'll just have to wait and see. Because you can never know until the movie's actually out and you're actually watching it. Like you can have ideas and thoughts when you initially see a trailer, but you can never know until you actually watch the movie.
I think with like most of the Nolan stuff, it's like it feels more. I think at the time it like feels when it comes to these movie releases, they feel more in a more modern world, sort of like aesthetic. I guess if you could also count like Oppenheimer, but I guess because like with that, it's like because it's taking place in a more realistic world. With Odyssey, it's more of like you're doing a movie in a more fictional world, sort of like aspect, like in a medieval time sort of thing. Maybe not medieval. I don't know what the fucking call it.
Yeah, like, ancient Greece.
So it's just weird seeing. Yeah. So it just kind of just seeing something so, I don't know, out of the box for him.
Hey.
And it's just like, okay, this is not what I expected. How the fuck is this going to be pulled off?
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, it does come out this year, so
yeah.
Damn.
In the middle of Star Wars summer of Star Wars.
Star Wars summer, hell yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Inception, a good movie. Thumbs up for me, dog.
Really good movie. I probably might want to fucking put this more up on my ranking, honestly, just after watching it. But
I think it might be third best. I have a Nolan ranking. Yeah, I have a Nolan ranking, but it's private because I'm still trying to figure it out. But
I also have like a ranking on like Letterboxd. I think. I think I just moved it above Oppenheimer. It's a 4, like 4.
Yeah, I have it at number 3. So
I was probably gonna put it up at number 3, and I remembered, oh fuck me, Prestige, and I remember that movie traumatized the shit out of me.
That's a good movie too. I mean, look, I'm ranking all these, but at the same time, I still really love a lot of these. So.
Oh no, yeah, definitely, good stuff all around.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to mention this Blu-ray because so obviously I got it at Bull Moose. I was thinking about it, like, where did I find this? I found it at Bull Moose because it has the Bull Moose sticker on it and the pre-owned sticker on the side. But it's got like 7 other stickers on it as well.
That's right.
Yeah,
I remember you actually posted a picture of that on the Woodnight server, and someone like compared it to this one fucking cover art of what was it, like Batman Arkham City?
Buster showed us that like Batman Arkham City DVD cover, and it's just like a million things going on. You can barely see it says Batman Arkham City or whatever. Yeah, that's obnoxious. I mean, this
it's so like small and shit.
This is This ended up like this accidentally because you have the pre-owned sticker from Bull Moose saying it's $6.97. You have the original sticker that says, "Oh, it's $29.99." You have this other sticker that I guess it was from like a different fucking pre-owned Blu-ray store that says it was like $35.99. Then you have the sticker that says, "Oh, combo pack includes Blu-ray and DVD and digital copy." Let me see. I need to see if the digital copy is still good. I don't know. I'll have to try that out. And then it has a sticker of the top from the movie. You know, the top that he spins to see if he's still in the real world or not. And it says, "Snap a photo and send it to these." Send it to, like, apparently if I'm on AT&T or Verizon, I can send it to 95871. All others, Inception at snaptag.mobi. So I'm going to try that out.
If it still works.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait,
I'll try it out after the episode.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the top. All right. Wasn't there, like, something funny you said at the end of the movie about, like, the spinning? Yeah, you said something, like, fucking funny. Like, I think I know what it is, but I didn't want to see if you remember it word for word.
No, I don't remember.
Okay, so we're at the end of the movie, and, like, you know, of course, you know, he spins the top as he goes to his kids, and like it pans to the spinning top as it's still spinning.
Yeah.
We don't even hear it fall. Though originally, I thought for a moment, like someone told me, like, oh, if you wait near the end of the credits, you hear it fall over. I guess I was wrong about that. But, like, no.
I feel like if it did, I remember I said it. I feel like if it did, that would destroy kind of the open-ended.
Yeah.
Like,
you need it to be open-ended.
It's supposed to imply that, like, he had to go to the dream world because, well, he was stuck in it. He's basically stuck in it. Might as well make the best of it.
Yeah, because if he was in the real world, he'd be fucking arrested.
Well, I don't know.
That's what you said. You said, like, you'd go to jail.
Yeah. Well, that's what.
Actually, I don't know if he would, because it seems like the mission was a success at the end.
Yeah, it's supposed to be successful, and so then Saito, like he said, I just need to make one phone call, and then all your issues are, you know, null and void. Like, it doesn't matter.
I mean, like what we discussed earlier, he was kind of at fault for his wife's death. So I mean.
Yeah, but he didn't actually kill her. He's responsible for planning the idea,
like,
but that's not murder, you know?
Yeah, but, like, he did drive her mad, so it's like, I don't know, I'm like, the guilt, I say the guilt was deserved.
Yeah, no, the guilt is deserved. Absolutely.
He deserved to suffer.
So that's what I like about the ending. Yeah, you don't see the top spin down. I think he is in the real world, personally. That's my belief, because you don't see the top fall over, but, like, it is struggling at the end of that, so you think, oh, maybe it is about to fall over. But I'm glad it doesn't show us outright, because then you can have the belief, oh, he's still in the dream world, or you can have the belief that he is in the real world. Like, that's important. I'm glad it doesn't show either way. Like, that's for you as an individual to decide.
Yeah. Also, I think I was looking at a Reddit post and I was trying to see if it was true, if it does fall over at the end, if you just hear it. But, like, I think someone was saying, like, oh yeah, I think it's guys, the top is his wife's totem. His totem is the ring, and he only wears it in the dream. And I'm like,
ooh, I didn't remember that. That's interesting.
I guess maybe I have to look harder if it's, like, on him or not. If it's not at the end, I don't know. But yeah. But no, I think I remember another thing I wanted to talk about. It's like, I remember, so, like, when the movie started, like, you know, he's stranded on the, like, by the side of the sea, you know, and he's taken to Saito's, like, you know,
palace
crib or whatever like that. It's just his place and all that. So, like, because it kicks off the fact of, like, the dream heist scene they were doing at the beginning of it. But the fact that, like, seeing that again at the end, but it's like, now we see it in the more fuller picture of it, and you see he's more older. I think my jaw dropped, and I'm like, oh my fucking god! It fucking shattered me. Like, wait a minute, I didn't pick up on this on the first watch, and then just seeing this again, like, holy shit!
Yeah.
I was ready to cry.
I will say, the makeup on Saito, like, the makeup on Ken Watanabe, really good. Like, he genuinely looks like a really old man.
The fact that bro fucking grew old here because, you know, he was shot during this whole time of the whole heist thing, and just saying that, like, you just lived most of his life in the dream, just like, I almost kind of fucking cry, man. I also got emotional, and just the fact that, like, Leo was trying to convince him to, like, come back to reality, just like, dude, holy fuck, this movie's peak.
Yeah, really fucking good. I completely agree.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
So it's definitely a keep, stickers and all. I'll say, like I usually I peel off all the stickers, but I think because there's such a comical amount of stickers on this Blu-ray, I want to keep it just for that. So
I think also if you did, you would probably ruin the slip cover.
yeah, I mean the slipcover is a scratchy one. So because it's like,
Yeah.
you see like one way it's a clear sky, well it's cloudy sky, and then you do another way and it's the buildings like being like at a 90-degree angle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, really cool cover, but again, the amount of stickers is so comical. It's like I have to keep them on there.
So,
They're a part of the identity of this Blu-ray.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? We actually have a bit of a funny story how we tried to watch this movie for the podcast.
Oh yeah, please go into that.
What happened? What happened? We were trying to watch this.
I had fucking family sharing on my Apple device. On my computer, it recognized that I had family sharing on, but like but also like it also didn't at the same time. So like it was letting me play the movie, but then it was immediately like, oh, you actually don't own this movie, haha, fuck you, and kicks me out immediately.
Yeah.
But then like the worst part of it, there was because it was in this weird limbo of recognizing I had the movie because of family sharing, but actually I don't own it. It didn't actually let me buy the movie myself.
Oh, for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
we couldn't watch this digitally, so I had to fucking jump on a bus. By the way, I should mention I'm in Blacksburg, Virginia right now. We're in Virginia Tech. So I'm not home at the moment. So if you guys think I'm back home in St. Louis, I'm not. So that's why Ari's here in person with me. Just to rectify, don't come searching for me. I will kick your ass. No. So I went on the Virginia Tech also has like these Blacksburg transit buses, free of charge by the way, which is pretty nice. And it can take you to the town over, where there's more shopping plazas and shit like that called Christiansburg. And I really just had to jump on a bus just to find a DVD of it for $5 at Barnes and Noble, because like, well, we can't watch it digitally; they won't let us, so we just gotta find it physically somehow. So luckily, I found a DVD copy of it, and just for safe measure, I bought a Blu-ray of Speed because it was also there. So yeah, there's a story to that. How you gone real quiet? You're concerning me.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm just while you were telling that story, I snapped a photo and I'm sending that picture of the top to the Inception at Snap Mobile. So,
dude, this movie's been out for like a decade or so. There ain't no way anyone's still gonna be there to respond.
well, you never know.
Maybe.
I think it says it's sent. So we'll
fuck around and find out, I guess.
we'll fuck around and find out.
But yeah, that's kind of like what happened. It was just,
Yeah. Well, at
After
least
I had to go
you
out of my way.
found the DVD.
yes, and like I said, I bought a Blu-ray of Speed because it's probably been the same bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, but if I'm being realistic here, I do own like Inception, I think, on DVD as well. But if I remember correctly, I think one time when I was up back in Ari's actual house, more upwards in Virginia, on the other side of Virginia, there's this one place. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, called Second and Charles.
I think either you've told me about that or Chaos has told me about Second and Charles. It's like a mid-Atlantic kind of thing because I think there's a couple stores up in Pennsylvania.
So it's a big mini store. Yeah, I think there's one in Chicago. I think I remember when.
Maybe, yeah.
One time when I was with Chris, Patrick, James, Jess.
Yeah, I feel like I've had multiple people tell me about it, or at least like one or two people.
Yeah. But I think I went in there one time. I wish there was one nearby in this town. Honestly, I'm kind of sad they don't. But because most of the time, Ari we'll just like go like either like hit up thrift stores or a pawn shop that's like across the street from the apartment, just to like find DVDs for us to watch while I'm visiting. But no, like when I was there, I believe I found like a Blu-ray copy of Inception, but it comes with a script of the movie. He's silent.
No, I reacted. Sorry.
No, well, I don't know. Like Ari turned his head over. Like you just good, and then like and then he was just kind of like, "Did you not say anything?"
I was, you know.
I was hoping Hal was gonna say something.
I better think of something. Good thinking.
I don't know, man. I can't. I'm not good with conversations, dude. This is stressful. But no, yeah, that's hold on. I can try and find like a photo of it. What it looks like. I mean, I think it has like a different like cover art compared to the regular Blu-ray copy you own. But yeah, no, it was just kind of like this cool like. I wouldn't say this like big cool box. It just comes with a Blu-ray copy of the movie and just like this booklet that contains like the script of the movie. And I'm like, oh shit, this is actually a pretty cool item. I definitely would talk about this whenever we get to the Inception episode. I don't have it on me because I mean I'm not home at the moment, but I mean it is the thing.
Yeah. All I have in my Inception Blu-ray is a piece of paper that tells me what I need to watch this movie, because this Blu-ray is that old that it's just like, you need a Blu-ray player to play this Blu-ray, either that or a PlayStation 3, because people are that stupid back in the day. It's like, oh, I can just play my Blu-ray in my DVD player. No, it ain't that simple.
No.
So.
Okay, I think there's a good photo of it. I can say what it looks like. I don't remember the extra text on the bottom of it, but hold on. Yeah, so it's just this is like the box set looks like again. Just standard Blu-ray copy, and then the booklet of the shooting script as it's called.
Right. Yeah.
So I'd say that's a neat keep for say on my end.
Yeah. Totes.
No, I will say that I think when it so you watched it on Blu-ray, right?
I did, yes.
So I'm going to assume it had like the more IMAX aspect ratio of some of the certain scenes.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the DVD's not.
The DVD's for like full screen or something.
No, it does not, which I'm kind of bummed out about because I like it when like seeing like the full picture when it comes to Nolan's films. Because I know like most of his films like it will go from like a normal theatrical aspect ratio and then like boom, full screen, seeing all the cool shit out of it in one. So like once it goes IMAX mode, that's when you know, all right, some baller shit's about to happen.
Right, yeah.
But no, the DVD didn't have that, so unfortunately we did not get the full IMAX experience.
Shame.
Maybe I'll have to rewatch it on Blu-ray just to like see it. Well, I'm sure, like,
I mean, hey,
when it comes to his stuff physically, like, I think if you own it on Blu-ray, yeah, you do have like the IMAX aspect ratio.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the movie is that good that rewatching it won't be a problem.
On God.
So yeah, good movie.
Hell yeah.
Was there anything else we wanted to say about it, or do we want to move on to the next movie?
I can think of anything. Or you have anything like that about Inception? You super stressed. What is it? It's playing fucking Bellagio. This is another one of those games he's addicted to.
He wants to speed run through it. Hey, that reminds me of a movie.
Hey, it's funny you mentioned that because I don't know if you know, he actually does like speed runs. Yeah, he speed runs Splatoon, specifically the DLC. Those three, side order. Let me finish, bro. Damn. So yeah, he does that a lot. Probably link his Twitch at the end of the episode.
Yeah. But anyway, speed
or his YouTube, because he also like archives his speed runs and shit like that.
Speed.
I hear you're like an approval guy in like the speedrun server.
Moderator, yes.
Moderator, yeah. Yeah, he's very skilled at that sort of thing.
Very skilled at speeding the speed run. Speed.
We're talking about speed.
Yes, guys, we're talking about speed now. This is the transition. This is the bit. All right.
Speed. Oh, so speed.
I show speed.
Yeah.
But show speed.
Chuck's speed and feed. No. Speeds. Sneeds. Feed and seed and feed, formerly Chuck's.
You're fumbling.
Shut up. I'm trying. Speeds, feed and seed and feed, formerly Chuck's. Okay, I got the joke. There we go.
Loud and correct buzzer.
Time's up. You failed. Kill yourself.
Going down to Southwest, gonna drive my bus. I'm sorry, that was not the right lyrics.
Speed.
Hard.
So Speed. Speed is one of those movies that I've heard about for years, and it's one of those action classics. It's been on my watch list for years. It was not one of the first, but definitely an early on addition to my watch list. Where I first got Letterboxd, I started adding a million movies. Speed was definitely early on. Because again, it's one of those action classics you hear about from the previous generation being like, oh, this movie's great. So I finally had an excuse to watch it. We paired it up with Inception for whatever reason. Again, I don't remember why. You guys don't remember why. We don't remember why. We just for years in the Too Many Movies schedule doc that I have, Google Doc that I have, I just had Inception, Speed with Robyn for years. So it's like, okay, we'll talk about Speed.
Well, we had this in our backlog for that long.
Yeah. We've been planning this forever.
I know. And honestly, now that I think about it, it's like, damn, we're almost near the end of this like Nolan like marathon thing. All we have left is the Dark Knight trilogy, I think, at this point, because we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah. So,
fuck, dude, I'm not ready for this to end, dude.
Yeah, hey, we got plenty of time before we get to the Dark Knight trilogy. Don't you fret. Don't you fret, dear young one.
Do we, though?
I mean, I'm not doing the Dark Knight trilogy this year, if that's what you're saying. I won't have time.
Are we doing Odyssey this year? That's also a real question.
Oh yeah, Odyssey is this year, obviously. But
okay, cool.
Yes, Dark Knight trilogy at the very least next year. Because like I said, Summer of Star Wars is this year. I don't have time to put the Dark Knight trilogy in the middle of all that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, we can take our time. We got all the time in the world with the Dark Knight trilogy.
I can't say we have all the time in the world with this bus that's been driving down the city, as I've been hearing about.
That's true, because it'll run out of gas eventually. So Speed, the bus that can't slow down movie. Yeah, that's what this is. And boy howdy, I'm just gonna say it lived up to the hype.
Wasn't that like a quote from like Simpsons that Homer says like it was called the bus that could never slow down?
Yeah, that's the Simpsons joke, and of course Brian,
okay,
good friend of the show, Brian commented on my Speed review saying, "I thought this was called the bus that couldn't slow down." So, I mean, it's true.
It's true.
That is what the movie is, the bus that couldn't slow down. If you want to put semantics into it, but yeah, no, it's called Speed. Boy, it lived up to the hype. I had so much fun with this movie. I loved it.
Same, honestly. Like, yeah. I think it's also like another one of those movies. Like, I think it was like another movie. Like, oh yeah, like I heard about when I was like younger. Like, I saw like a trailer of it. Not with regular show clips this time, I swear. But like, I've never seen like random. I saw like a trailer of it at one point and thought, "Well, this is actually pretty interesting. I want to see how this turns out."
Yeah, I mean, you hear the initial like elevator hook with it where it's like, oh, it's about a bus that can't slow down or it'll explode. That sounds awesome. I want to see a movie like that. And
exactly,
they do deliver on that. There's a lot, not a lot, but there is less bus than I was expecting. I thought, oh, it just starts on the bus. No, the first like 20 minutes is them in a building and dealing with an elevator because Dennis Hopper is trying to blow up an elevator. And then it's like a couple weeks later, and then it's the bus. And then the bus gets destroyed, and there's still like 20 or so minutes left, and the climax of the movie takes place on a train. So it's not just, the bus that couldn't slow down. So I guess that's why they didn't name it that, because there's other aspects. There's an elevator, there's a fucking train involved. But that doesn't take away from the movie. The movie is exciting all the way through. I'm never bored throughout.
No, yeah, I was surprised, because I think, again, I saw, this, I think I saw this when I was younger. I think I remember, my dad growing up owning, a lot of VHS tapes growing up. And I think one of them was Speed. And so knowing that I had it, oh my god, I fucking want to watch this. I've always wanted to watch Speed, so I saw it. And I was just I was thrilled by it.
Yeah, this was my first time watching it, so this was all.
Oh, really?
I had never seen it before. Again, I'd known it through pop culture. Like I said in my review, I've heard the phrase pop quiz hot shot so many times before even initially watching the movie. And now that I've seen the movie, I'm going to be saying it a lot. I'm just going to be in my Dennis Hopper voice going, pop quiz hot shot.
Yeah, especially when it came to the trailer and I first saw it, I was just fascinated by that phrase, just how that's just kind of just been the running quote of the movie.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I think it's safe to say, Keanu's obviously the main character of the movie, but the biggest personality and biggest performance comes from Dennis Hopper as the villain. And
oh yeah,
Hopper's.
I watch a lot of movies with Dennis Hopper as a character. The only thing I could think of is The fucking Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh yeah, Ba-bomb.
So just like seeing
Plumbers.
this, I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's fucking Bowser.
Yeah, look, he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in the Super Mario
Oh
Brothers
yeah, I'm
movie.
sure he has. I
He
just
was
haven't
in
seen a lot of it.
Texas Chainsaw 2, Apocalypse Now. One of my favorite performances of his, Blue Velvet. Like, I fucking love Blue Velvet. That's a David Lynch film, and he's the villain in that one too. Fucking love that movie. But yeah, this one he's just, Speed. He's the terrorist that wants to blow everything up. I like this. What I like about this is that a lot of the movie he's kind of on the phone with Keanu the whole time. So you'd really think, I feel like in any other movie you wouldn't see him for a good chunk of the movie. You wouldn't see him until the end. Like, he'd always be kind of remain a mystery. But you see him like initially. The very first time we see him is when he's in the elevator setting up the bomb. Like, we see his face, so like we know what he looks like throughout the rest of the movie.
I would have been more impactful if like they kind of revealed who he looked like near the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because like I was making connections to Die Hard with a Vengeance, that movie. It came out a year after this one in '95.
Yeah, that's right. You were saying that in your review.
Yeah, like that one has Jeremy Irons as the villain in that one. And you don't see him for a good chunk of the opening. Like, you hear him over the phone when he's talking to John McClane, but you don't see him for a little while. And like, there's other movies where like, you don't see the villain. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, there's that phone booth movie. It's called Phone Booth. I think it's called Phone Booth or Toll. No, it's definitely Phone Booth. It's Colin Farrell, Kiefer Sutherland, and Forrest Whitaker. And it's directed by Joel Schumacher, the Batman and Robin director. And it's Colin Farrell is just trapped in a phone booth. And if he escapes from the phone booth, it explodes. Which I guess is I think that could be considered a Speed clone, where it's like, oh, if this thing, gets destroyed, it or like if you do, like he literally is in a phone booth the entire movie, and like Forrest Whitaker's the cop that has to like get him out of there or something like that, and Kiefer Sutherland's the villain who's just like, Colin Farrell, if you leave the phone booth, you die. It's like, so.
Fuck, I kind of want to see that now. I'm like interested. How the fuck does that turn out? Yeah, because I kind of plays the same trope with the bus here. It's like, Dennis Hopper's character say like, hey, no one can leave. They leave. Blow. My main goal is to blow up.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally what it is. I think I remember Phone Booth kind of ruling. I think it does kind of rule. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember it being pretty good. But anyway, Speed is obviously the original of that, where it's like, hey, you get off this bus, you die.
And then also, I mean, mostly it's supposed to be about the fact that, if it goes above 50, then the bomb is activated. If it goes under 50, blow up.
Yeah, exactly. So they because they can go faster, because that's when there's that scene where like they're driving across the highway and it's like, sir, the highway's not finished. It's like, God damn it. Everybody's fired because there's just a chunk missing.
Honestly, I've got actually good cracks at this movie. Like, I'm surprised oh damn, this movie's got kind of sense of humor actually. Hold up.
Oh, the sense of humor is great. The best and funniest moment is when Cameron from Ferris Bueller is translating, telling Jeff Daniels' character what Keanu Reeves is saying, because he's just like, there's a bomb underneath the bus. He's like, there's a bomb underneath the bus, blah blah blah. And then Keanu looks, he's like, fuck me. And fucking Cameron goes, oh darn. That's genuinely funny. It's
so good, dude.
Yeah.
Wait. I also love the whole, you're fired. Everybody's fucking fired.
Everybody's fucking fired. Yeah. Because they have to then, oh fuck, the highway's unfinished. How are we going to get over it? And so then Keanu's like, floor it. And then Sandra Bullock just puts on the gas and they just launch all the way to the other side. Again, not possible. I think it was busted in Mythbusters, where they're just like, yeah, no, you can't drive a bus off like that. It's not going to work. But it's like, it's a fucking movie. Who cares? It's awesome.
I do have one nitpick about the final scene where they kind of repeat that with the train, the subway train. He floors it again, but there was really no good reason to do that. It was just the rest of the train track was just under construction.
Yeah,
It's just like,
it would have.
Keanu, what the fuck? You could have gotten all those guys killed.
It could have slowed down anyway, or yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, it's
I was like, nah, let's make it intense. Let's have like,
Yeah.
let's just get crashing and flips and twids and twills. Let's make it just like, so much excitement. Cars crashing, everything's damage control and all that. Just like, I think that's what they're going for.
yeah. Were you quoting something just
Crad
now?
rises from and then the train rises from above the from the ground, and it just crashes in front of everyone in the city, and everyone watches as the two makes out. Like, ooh, they're having sex.
You need to take breaths when you speak.
Fuck you.
I thought you were quoting Tarantino from Muppets Wizard of Oz, right? Just now, where he's just like telling Kermit like how he would do the movie.
It's been 100 minutes since I've seen Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just thinking of I guess bum reviews is like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this thing is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, and then he just like describes the movie in such a rapid, insane pace.
Yeah. That sounds exactly like bum reviews. You're so right.
This is the shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
I've ever seen in my life. No, actually, I think back to when you were comparing it to Die Hard. I thought that was your review, but no, I realized it was Bamus's review. He said like it's like if Fury Road had a baby with Die Hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities to Die Hard with this one, which is funny because then Speed then birthed its own amount of clones. Actually, the Die Hard comparison is very apt because the director of this movie, Jan de Bont, he was the cinematographer for Die Hard. So,
oh yeah,
yeah. So clearly, yeah, he had his hand in Die Hard. So no wonder there's some similarities with this one. I don't know, just something about late 80s, early 90s action movies have this very similar feel to them, but like they're all really good and really fun. Well, not all of them, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I actually was looking at his filmography. He's not directed a lot, and I didn't realize that he was his directorial. And then he was also director for Twister, which was his next film. And I'm like,
yeah, not a fan of Twister. Haven't seen Lara Croft. Haven't seen The Haunting, but I've heard bad things about that one. Speed 2 is the one I want to watch next. I hear it's one of the worst sequels ever made. I mean, I'm looking at it right now in Letterboxd, 1.8 reviewer rating. So
yeah, no, I think
that sounds awesome.
I think at the end of the movie, Sandra Bullock's character was going like, I heard with people with like traumatic experiences, in a relationship don't last as long, and I'm thinking to myself, fuck, she's right, because Keanu Reeves didn't return for this one, so they just made a new character for Alice's her name?
What is her name? Annie. Annie's her name.
Annie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just made a new different male protagonist for Annie to be a part of with, so it's just like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't wrong there, but damn.
Yeah, damn.
Fuck.
No wonder people
I'll
hate
just
Speed
pretend
2.
I do not see this movie.
Yeah. I kind of want to watch it because it sounds like the worst thing ever, but that's a later thing.
I do know William Dafoe's in it.
Willem Dafoe is in it, so it can't be all bad if Willem Dafoe's in it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway,
Maybe.
But speaking of Keanu, let's talk about Keanu because I feel like
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever actually talked about my thoughts on Keanu on the podcast. Probably because we haven't gotten to the Matrix yet on the podcast. So
Not even John Wick.
Not even John Wick. Yeah, no John Wick, no Matrix, no Bill and Ted, not even Toy Story 4.
Did
Unfortunately.
not. I mean, what about Sonic 3?
I guess we did talk. I would imagine being Bamison talked about Sonic 3 when we did the 2024 retrospect, I guess. So maybe that's when I probably talked about my thoughts on Keanu.
I actually do remember the first movie actually has a clip of what's his name, Tom, watching Speed with his wife at the beginning. Yeah,
Donut Lord and his wife were watching Speed at the beginning, and yeah, that's when.
Yes, that's right.
That's when Sonic's like, "Oh, Keanu, you're a national treasure," and then Keanu went on to be the voice of Shadow.
Yeah, it all played out. Yeah, so I thought it was only fair we brought up that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I feel like that's when a lot of people nowadays think of Speed. They think of Sonic because Sonic watched Speed and Sonic.
Yeah.
Anyway. Keanu. I want to talk about Keanu because he is a fascinating actor to me. Because I would say, arguably, he's not that great of an actor. However, I do like him as an actor because I think he can turn out good performances depending on the performance he's given. So something like The Matrix works because he's like this kind of ditzy hacker weirdo where he's like, whoa, the whole time. And then something like Bram Stoker's Dracula, less so. He sucks in that, straight up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He's really bad in that movie. But something like Speed, I feel like is kind of in the middle, where it's this really weird performance from Keanu, where he's like trying to be this really cool guy, but he is also kind of a loser. But I feel like that is intentional. I don't know, because like he is cool in the movie at points where he's just like trying to save the people, and he is. But he does also have like kind of this weird loser ego where he thinks he's like the coolest motherfucker ever, but he's not. You know, because
I kind of like expect.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think I kind of expected that because I think like when they were on the elevator scene, when we get like the opening part of the movie, I'm thinking to myself, I'm already thinking myself in the head. All right, so I already know Harry is the guy with the most experience.
Mm-hmm.
Jack is kind of somewhat of a newbie.
Yeah.
Because like it just seems like okay, yeah, he's kind of like he probably hasn't had much experience compared to with like Harry, because I think like Harry kind of like is more like the more professional of the duo.
Yeah.
Just all that, especially when the fact with during the elevator scene, he's like, "Why did I take this job again?"
Why did I take that?
So it just gets you the point that like, okay, yeah, he's still fresh meat in the crew, but
yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Which, little funny note, I like that Jeff Daniels is in this movie, and this is from 1994. His character's name is Harry, and his character's name in Dumb and Dumber, also from 1994, is also Harry. So...
Oh, that's right.
But they're two completely different characters.
That's right. I forgot he's one of the main characters of Dumb and Dumber, which was a movie me and Ari watched.
I really didn't care for Dumb and Dumber.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I know. That's one of those movies you and me disagree with. Yeah, I love Dumb and Dumber, but that's okay. You guys don't have to be on the Dumb and Dumber episode, whenever that'll be.
Maybe. Maybe I give it a rewatching. I'll care for it. Maybe there's something about it I didn't fuck
maybe. But anyway, I still really like Keanu in this role because he's like this really cool guy, but like he is also kind of a loser. But he's not incompetent. I think they really do this balance where he really shines in this way. You know?
Yeah. I don't think I watched like a lot of like Keanu stuff. Like I didn't really bother with it as much. Like, not say like I don't like it, just like I really never had very chance to do so. Like again, like Matrix, never fucked with it. John Wick, maybe one of these days. I mean, I watched Nobody, which is just Better Call Saul if meets John Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
Bill Odenkirk.
No, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one will watch John Wick. See how good those movies are.
I do like Keanu when I watch him in something like the original Matrix and the John Wick movies. I like him in Bill and Ted. I like him in Point Break. He's just not someone I would say knocks it out of the park every time. You know, when I think of actors who can really knock it out of the park no matter the role, I think of people like Nicolas Cage or Ryan Gosling or even Brad Pitt. I feel like can really turn in good performances. Like he'll have his duds every once in a while, but I think Brad Pitt's a little bit more consistent than someone like Keanu.
Have we gotten Brad Pitt in a Nolan movie? I just thought about that.
No, we've gotten him in plenty of like Tarantino movies and Fincher stuff, but yeah, no, I don't think he's ever been in a Nolan film, actually.
That is insane.
That would be an awesome.
That's another like weird Mandela effect. I think what people have like you'd think like people like like DiCaprio worked with Nolan more, but no, it's just with Inception.
Honestly,
so here it's like with Brad Pitt, it's like oh yeah, he probably fit in a Nolan movie. Then you realize oh he's never been casted in a Nolan movie.
I would love to see that.
Because he's not done that yet.
I would love to see Brad Pitt in a Nolan film. Yeah.
Oh true, yeah. But maybe Keanu. Who knows? I'd fuck with that.
Keanu Nolan would be cool too.
Also, it's kind of just weird seeing like Keanu like with like less shorter hair, more facial hair. Just
buzz cut.
Oh yeah, he's more like he has more longer hair now nowadays. And he just stays like that. It's just like he's the same guy. Fuck, it's wild.
Hey, certain actors can pull off the buzz cuts, some can't. I think Keanu pulls it off just fine.
Yeah,
but we also know him as like the long haired, like again in John Wick or in like the later Matrix movie. Not a good movie, but we know that's what we think of Keanu. Also, Cyberpunk and the whole like Reddit Chungus era. So like,
That's right. He was in Cyberpunk. All right, have you played it? I know some people.
I haven't played it yet. I haven't.
Oh no way! I think it's Gus that like played it. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Because I think back when it came out, like I know it was like a complete glitch fest, and that's what made me turn off from the game. But like I also hear like some people nowadays like also still like praise it, and I'm like, is it good? I thought people hated this.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's still good or not, just without the glitches out of the way. But is it? I'll take your word for it. I wanted to give this a shot, and then the glitches happened, and it's like, oh, yeah, I kind of feel turned off from this game now.
Yeah, I feel like it was also made at a time when the whole Keanu wholesome Reddit Chungus movement was going hard, and then once it actually came out, that was kind of like over with.
Yeah, I think like when it first got announced, yeah, he was I don't know if it was, I think it was E3 at the time, but yeah, and that was the same time he did the whole "you're breathtaking."
Yeah, I was just gonna say "you're breathtaking, my dude."
Yeah. Wait, you said last night that kind of like mimics that. You're fucking stupid.
What was that?
I just think of like those gifs where they edit like the "you're breathtaking" bit to like Keanu kills someone in the audience.
Fuck you in particular. Yeah.
Fuck you in particular.
That's so funny. What else do we have to say about Speed? Because honestly, I just really enjoyed my time. I thought it was an awesome action movie. I would love to watch it again. You know, pick up on anything.
I think like honestly, like since this was my rewatch, like since I think like I haven't seen it like in ages, so I kind of like forgot about a bit of things about it. So it's just kind of just seeing again, just like still on the edge of my seat, saying like, holy shit, this is actually getting intense. I'm actually scared about what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Like I knew like, oh yeah, they all make it out in the end, but like I guess with the other parts when it came to the elevator scenes, like, oh fuck, I forgot. Don't they like? I forgot like if they like survived or everything that was inside the elevator. So it's like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, the editing in that scene of them escaping from the elevator, fucking top notch, dude.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, like this is just one of those movies that's like is intense. It keeps you on the edge of your seat, anxious of what happens next, because you never know. Boom. Just happens all of a sudden.
Exactly.
You know, that was actually kind of a thing like with Inception, like with the whole train like bursting through the city, completely out of nowhere. I imagine if you saw that in a theater, a lot of people got fucking jumped by that. And I can tell like. I think it spooked me a little, just like, what the fuck?
No, it was awesome though.
I know it was awesome, but it's like it just completely happened out of the blue. Just like the moment like Elliot's character gets in the car with Leonardo, next thing you know, bam!
Yeah.
What the fuck? Just catches you off guard.
Yeah, no, totally.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I think we probably all talked about this, but like I think like if we're talking about the part where they have to jump through the gap in the bridge.
Yeah.
I was on myself like I saw there ain't no way they would have made that because there was no like really like a ramp they jumped off of to give them a bit of where the bus like tilted. Like you see it tilted in a way to where like it's like at an angle.
Yeah.
I think to myself, where the fuck where did the angle come from?
Yeah, I think that's something they even tried when they did it on Mythbusters. It's been decade since I've seen that Mythbusters, maybe even more so, like 15, 20 years since I've seen that Mythbusters. So like, I don't remember what they did. I feel like they would have done like the ramp thing to be like, oh, can we do it with a ramp? No, like they literally just said this is impossible because it's such a big fucking machine. And like it just gravity would have too much pressure on it for it to even launch. But like, yeah, no, it's impossible. But yeah, makes for an awesome scene regardless.
It was a really cool scene. I'll give you that. Like I fucked with that. Like holy shit! Like just another one of those moments where just like edge of your seat. Like oh my god, they're gonna make it. No, they're gonna fuck die. Then they somehow make it.
Yeah, no, it's great. So much fun.
I know. Yeah.
Now you said you got it on Blu-ray, like you found a Blu-ray of it at the store.
I bought it like a Blu-ray of it because again, like you know the whole fucking Apple TV fiasco we were dealing with earlier. like I had to like improvise and like, fuck, how are we watching this? All right, and so I just had to look up if it was like available,
Yeah.
like if I could buy it like at Barnes and Noble, because I know like ain't no way I can just wing it, just trying to find it at like a thrift store or some shit like that. You never know what you expect. So like, I had to look on the store if it was in stock, and I'm like, all right, I'll be back in an hour or two. I had to go on a bus just to go to Barnes and Noble, and also check. I think I had 20% battery, by the way. So like, I had to use my battery wisely for this shit. So yeah, so I bought both of those. That's the way we can watch it. But I think I own like a 2-disc DVD set of it, back in my house that I found somewhere. It's like a 2-disc DVD set, but it's also like in this one container thing that I think Fox did with some of their movies back then. Hold on, let me find it.
Because I'll say this, I definitely want to add this to the collection because this was such a fun fucking movie that like.
Oh, dude, yeah, you should totally own it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how, like whether. I don't know, it is on 4K, and it is on Blu-ray.
Oh wait, okay, yeah, no, yeah, it's like in this yeah. So like what I own is like it's a 2-disc set, but it's also like this 5-star collection thing that like Fox would do with their stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, let me see if I can like get like a better picture. Yeah. So for example, they like don't even release all these.
Oh hell yeah.
Bulky box sets. With these, 5-star
dude.
collections and the silver holographic like sleeve and all that.
Oh, dude. French Connection 2, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3, Speed, MASH, Independence Day, Sound of Music, Cleopatra. Like, what a collection that is.
It might be more. I don't know. I just saw that, like, looking it up, and I'm like, okay, here's a good example of what I was talking about with what Fox did with some of these releases.
That looks awesome. Yeah, I like that.
So I own that for, like, Speed.
Yeah,
I just found it in a store somewhere. I'm like, fuck yeah, there we go, Speed.
I'm on Amazon trying to look up Speed, and yeah, there's a 4K, there's a Blu-ray. There's a 2-pack DVD for Region 2 DVDs only, so it will not play on most DVD players sold in the US territories, Canada, and Bermuda, but I have a 4K player, so it doesn't matter. But it's a double feature of Speed and Speed 2, so...
Well, I mean, if you want to watch Speed 2, there you go. There's your opportunity.
There's my opportunity for $33. Eesh. I don't know.
How much?
$33 for Speed and Speed 2. Give it to me for 10. If it was like $10, if that was $10, easy buy right there. Like I immediately would have pressed buy on Amazon like right now live on the show. But like 33, I got to think about that for a little while.
No, I'd say like own like a really collective copy of like the first Speed, and then just buy like a fucking DVD.
I'm sure I could find something cooler at Bull Moose. Honestly, like I'm sure.
Don't waste your money.
No.
Like for like a special release of Speed 2, dude. It's not.
Yeah. Don't waste my money on Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Think about the Blu-ray for like what, $15? I say at Barnes and Noble, so not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I know, like I was looking through like some of the like bonus stuff on there. Like I kind of wish there was like more like I wish there was kind of like I don't know if it does or not. I guess I can look more directly. I was kind of hoping like if there was more like behind the scenes of like how they filmed some of the stuff they did here, because I'd love to see how like they pulled off like of course like the bridge scene, of course, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed like there was a feature here. It was called search content, and there's a bunch of letters here, and it just labels down like every specific like thing or some shit like that. And I thought, oh wait a minute, so like if I clicked on this, it would take me to this direct scene where this thing shows up in in the movie. Because I think I accidentally clicked on credits and then gave me like a timestamp, and I'm like, wait, what is this? And then like one of them I think took me to the beginning credits of the movie, and then one of them was the end credits. I'm like, huh, I've never seen a Blu-ray where like it just shows that does like a whole table of contents of like specific things, like an index sort of thing.
How about that?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. I've never seen that's a bonus feature, but that was something I was like nitpicking a bit for a bit. There's a Speed takedown game. There's a DVD game on this.
DVD? You got games on your DVD?
There's a game on the. I probably need to boot this up and see what that's. I kind of should have done that last night, but like, dude, it was like 3 a.m. when I watched this.
Yeah.
By the way, gang, recording this the day after Valentine's Day, that's probably one of the reasons why I wasn't there for the Too Many Games Awards episode.
Too Many Movies Awards, yeah. I just uploaded it before we went live here. Like,
Yeah, that's true. So like, I mean, if it was on a different day, maybe I wasn't like. It's Valentine's Day. I have a boyfriend, guys.
you had a live
We had-
reaction though. You were at the commercial
That is
break
true.
with Swine. So you made it.
Ben did ask me to do that for him. I'm like, okay,
That's
yeah, sure.
awesome.
I
That
think,
that
like,
is
I think at
awesome.
the time, I think me and Ari kind of like passed out because there was like a chat thing going on, and then it's just like, oh fuck, I missed the award show, whatever.
That's fine. The award show was such a rousing success. I had so much fun on it that like I'm absolutely doing it again next year. So you can show up to that one.
Let's hope so. Yeah,
And hey, you're here on this episode, so like there's that.
that's true. But I mean, I don't know. More company, the better.
Yeah. Well, there'll be episode
Keeps me
200.
sane.
There'll be episode 200 when we do the Q&A.
That's true. Wait, are episodes already in so far?
What episode is this? I think this is 179. That's right. Yeah, this is definitely episode 179.
I got 11 more.
Yeah, but also
No, 21 more.
you got 21 more. But also, I'm planning on doing a bunch of other things where like I want to bring in more people because like I do like the company ones. Like when it's like more than just where it's like a couple of us. And like we don't have to talk about a movie like this. Like this is nice when it's like you, me, and Ari, or like or it's like me and like two other people. We talk about movies in depth. But like I like the groupings where it's like we can talk about literally whatever, whether it's a Q&A or like an award show kind of thing. Like those are a lot of fun too. I might want to do more of those as well. So
When the next Monk Maxing episode.
next Monk Maxing episode, exactly. Well,
Wait, what?
who knows? Who knows? Monk Maxing, we got to like bring back at the most inopportune times. Like we got to jump scare people with Monk Maxing again.
Oh, exactly. No, I think the other day, I was talking with like a friend of mine. I think outside the server, by the way. But fuck, what were we talking about? Because like it didn't lead to us like bring this up a bit, but like, hold on, wait. Oh yeah, so my friend of mine was playing like Ratchet and Clank. They were like going through like the trilogy as a recent. I'm like, oh yeah, you going Ratchet Maxing, I believe. And he said, did you call it Ratchet Maxing? I'm like, yeah. And I told him, oh yeah, I stole that phrase because like me and my friends been on a weird we've been in a weird Alvin and Chipmunks phase in our friend group, and then we just kind of called it Mug Maxing.
Yeah, we call a lot of things Maxing. Yeah.
Yeah, Maxing. Yeah, exactly. And he said like, "Oh, I feel sorry you had to watch those live action movies." And like, well, there was other stuff that we watched. It wasn't just those, but
Yeah.
yes,
Like the Easter
then,
Chipmunk.
Like, so it was like a little bit of everything. Then I told him, "Oh, buddy, wait till you hear about Mini Monks." And I'm like, unfortunately, he has seen that.
Oh.
And I sent him the fucking toilet image, and
Yeah.
he was just horrified. I'm like,
Yeah, I'll go on the record and say Mini Monks was worse than all of the live action movies.
true.
Like,
True.
I mean,
I haven't even seen it. I just saw that one clip, and I'm like, all right, that's it. That's everything I need to know. I'm done.
look, Mini Monks, one of the worst things, but I loved the call we were in because everybody was freaking out. Lazy, Buster, they hated it so much, and that made it far funnier to me because it's like the fact
Fuck,
that you
I
hate
wish
this
I
was
was
Buster.
there. What was I doing?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even remember when we did it. It was probably like a year ago, but like whatever. Like, but it was so
I
much
want to say it
fun.
was like last year. It was some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Weird. I feel like last year was like weird. It was like a fucking like Alvin year for us.
it was an Alvin year. It was a Looney Tunes year. It was a Superman year.
Wow.
It was a football year. It was a year of many years.
Near the end of the year, it was more starting to be fun for football, and then finally everything done.
Yeah, but it's
I kept
okay.
calling, I kept calling like I sometimes I'll just call like or like the like whatever phases we're in during the night, just like into a story arc, like
Yeah.
we're in a show or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So as of recent, I've called this the Hal betrayal arc because he just kind of just ditched us for football shit.
Look,
I'm like,
yeah, I thought it would be worth it because I thought the Pats would win big, and then they totally embarrassed themselves in front of national TV. I'm over it though. I mean the scars are still there. I will never get over the Patriots losing on a national scale of that embarrassment. But like, I'm beginning to heal
at the end
again.
of the day, Drake lost his 1 million bet.
Yeah, that's the only good thing. Well, it's not. No, Sam Darnold deserved the win for the Seahawks. But like, yeah, Drake did lose $1 million, which was very funny.
Bro always fumbles.
But it's okay. Drake May will be back. That's the good Drake. The bad Drake is the the singer Drake. The good Drake is
Yeah.
Drake May, the quarterback for the Patriots. He's good. He's a nice, normal guy.
Listen, honestly, like Travis Scott for an old movie, like, all right, sure, whatever. But
Yeah.
if you somehow get Drake in a movie, all right, that's it. No, that's where I draw the line. I'm done.
Nolan announces, I've actually replaced Matt Damon with the Odyssey with Drake. I've AI'd him into the movie.
My goat's washed. Wrap it up. Come on.
Huh. Yeah, that would be the absolute worst case scenario.
I would assume Nolan know better than. No.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Nolan does not seem like that type of director.
Yeah, I don't think Drake can even fucking act.
No, he can't. It's fucking Drake.
Okay, good. Let's keep it as that. Let's keep it at that.
Yeah.
Don't tinker with the idea.
I think his biggest movie to date was like
He can
Ice
barely
Age 4 or
rap, yeah.
something.
Wait, what were you saying? Sorry, I already said something.
Oh, I was just saying. I think Drake's biggest movie to date was like Ice Age 4 or something like that. He played like the mammoth.
He
or
was in
something.
Ice Age 4.
He was in one of the Ice Ages. It was like him and Nicki Minaj were like the bully mammoths to Manny's daughter. Like she went to Mammoth High School and they had like bully mammoths that were voiced by Drake and Nicki Minaj. And again, I don't remember if that was 4 or 5. I genuinely don't remember.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, who cares? It's fucking Ice Age.
Fucking Ice Age.
This episode was about speed, though. Well, speed and Inception, though. So I'd say let's wrap that up.
For a second, like I feel we barely talked about it. Whoops.
No, I think because it was so good, what else is there to talk about other than it was just really good, you know?
It's just bombs, bus.
You got it? Or you want it? It's yours, my friend.
Want it? It's yours.
Yeah. What more could you ask for? So, more bombs. That's
all bombs. Yeah, there was a lot. This was just a very blow up fueled movie.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll definitely be adding it to the collection whenever I can find a nice Blu-ray of it.
Oh yeah, wasn't like the idea is the fact that like, oh yeah, Dennis Hopper's character was like an ex-policeman or some shit like that.
Yes.
Honestly, and the fact that like you were talking about the fact that you know, we wish we were like, you know, he was a more mysterious character. We didn't see him near the end of the movie. I feel like that maybe would have been more impactful. Just like, oh yeah, maybe this guy was like, or just the fact that like he was still on the force. We just don't know who exactly until near the end of the movie. It's like,
yeah,
you.
I think they still give that mystery some weight, even though we see it's Dennis Hopper. We don't know who he is, and that's what we're trying to figure out. So I feel like that mystery is still there. I was just saying, like, oh, I feel like in any other movie, if he's on the phone the whole time, you wouldn't really see his face. But this movie just did that differently, and I think that's totally fine regardless.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, I wasn't bothered by that. I don't think I really have any really problems with the movie. Honestly, I think that's why I'm just like,
yeah, no,
yeah, I don't have any reason to roll this ranking. I have no flaws. I can't think of any flaws. 5.
Now, Speed 2, I'm sure that's where all the flaws come in. And that's why I'm very excited to check that out whenever I can.
I think I remember seeing it like younger because I think my dad owned a DVD of it at one point, but like, I don't know. I may have saw it, may have not. I don't know.
Look,
I don't care.
It can't be all that bad if Willem Dafoe's in it. I'm not saying it's good.
True.
I'm just saying it can't be 1.8. Maybe it is.
Sure he's probably like the shining, the thing that keeps. I mean, fuck. I say he's the heart and soul of it, of what's left of it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, I mean, I could say like, oh, I don't believe Willem Dafoe could ever be in a half-star movie. He was literally in the Death Note remake, and that's a giant piece of shit. So like, it's entirely possible he ends up in a bad movie.
But he's still carried in that movie, ass or not.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
yeah, he's usually,
good
even if he's in a bad movie, he is usually the best part of that movie.
Exactly. Bro can't do no wrong.
Yeah, so big Willem Dafoe fan.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else? Don't you guys have chess club or something?
We do. We're like a few minutes late, but I mean, we're almost near the end. I think it's fine. I do want to say though, I think Harry's death was actually really fucking cool. I like how it was more practical than just like a gunshot or just explode up. Like, dude just got his fucking head ripped off by some sort of weird panel above the train roof.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dennis Hopper's death scene where he's just like, his head comes completely off.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah. Well, I'm taller. It's like, how wouldn't that mean you would also get your head blown? I don't know. It was a fucking weird line.
That phrase did not make sense. Like what?
Which honestly makes it funnier. Like that makes me love it even more. The fact that it doesn't make sense. You just have Keanu go, yeah. Well, I'm taller. Okay, sure.
I'm gonna speed it up.
Take that, meanie.
I think when they were trying to figure out how to like fuck off with this train or make it stop. I think like the way he just says, "I'm gonna speed it up." That is so fucking weird. Like what?
I'm gonna speed 1994 this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speed 1994 starring Keanu Reeves this. Wait a minute. Whoa.
God. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Chess club? Chess club, anybody? Yeah. All right. Well, while you guys are on your way out, Ari, you want to shout out stuff?
Tell them where to find you.
Yeah. Online name's Cradicles. You can find me on Blue Sky. Just look up Cradicles. CRADICLES. I also have a Twitch. I haven't really streamed on that in a while. That's been so busy with college, but yeah, you can find me there. Anyways, also got a YouTube where I archive all my speedruns and stuff.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like yeah, he does like mostly like speedruns of the side order. So if you guys are into speedrun shit, check that out.
What if you speedrun the movie Speed?
I'm working on that.
Oh, good.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on, wait. I just remembered. Wasn't like, fuck. I think it was like during and we were watching Inception. So we have like Ori has like a second display, like a drawing display, like on the other side of me. It also works as another like computer screen. I think like
my OBS was still on, so it would look like I was just streaming Inception.
Yeah. So imagine like we just did that. We're just like, hey guys, we're not live streaming today. We're just watching Inception. We're having a movie night. Come join.
Yeah.
And then we get taken down by Twitch and then get banned over copyright.
That sounds awesome. That's a great idea.
Yeah. Some people were doing that for like Morbius. I think Puff did that one point. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Robyn, now it's your chance to shout out your stuff.
Well, minus Twitch, you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Blue Sky. My letterbox is also there. My Instagram, I've been using that as recent, so you know there's that. Guess you can post my Twitter. I mean, it's private. But I mean, I don't really post. I don't really tweet a lot of stuff on Twitter anymore. It's more just reading cool parts.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna copy.
If you're cool, I'll let you follow me. But most of the time, just random people just like, no.
Yeah, I'll just copy and paste like whatever links I had in the Grand Budapest Hotel episode for this episode with you guys.
Yeah. I mean, as long as if the links for Ari's stuff is still accurate.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll double check with you guys. Yeah. It's all taken care of.
You're getting your gloves on? How cold is it? Oh.
You guys got to go to chess club. It's cold outside.
It is raining also.
Oh, wow.
I was told my mom it was raining in Missouri, and Yinse was telling me that it was a thunderstorm happening, and there was like power outage for them and stuff like that. So I guess the rain also is finally hitting us. It's clear skies here in New England, so well, get ready. The rain might come to you. Yeah, that's probably what that means. So either here tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah. Well, I'm sure you'll be fine. It's not thunderstorm. I can handle some rain. Yeah, it's fine. I like rain. All right. It's just not like thunderstorm or shit like that. No, sometimes like winds will be so strong, like out here, like the wind, like outside my window, just everything's just blowing. It feels like we're in a tornado, but it's not. So I mean, hey, look, I remember when you and I did the Barbenheimer episode, and it was like fucking a nightmare to record because there was a rainstorm happening, and you kept disconnecting every once in a while. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Good time. I know it was good times. Classic episode. Classic episode. I think with here, it's like I'm better. This is nice because like I'm in a I'm out of my house. I'm away from my fucking parents right now, so I'm just in a more healthier living space just to like, do this. So this kind of works out.
Healthier rain.
That too, yeah.
Healthier Virginian rain. All right.
All right, this dude's all like.
Yeah, he's ready to go. All right,
ready.
go to Chess Club, dudes. We've gotten everything we need.
Yep.
So, bye, folks. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Just